Hello everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Let's get the stream posted everywhere and we'll get started. Alright, I think we're okay. I think we're good. Okay, looks like we're all set. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream, welcome. We're going straight into Chinchompas right now. I just finished a birdhouse run and a little bit of a farm run here. So in an hour, we should be going back to another birdhouse run. But in the meantime, it is time to go and do some Chinchompa hunting. Now, I did find that there is an easier method to do, or not an easier method, but a different method that works better for me to do the 2-tick setup. And what that is instead of making Guamtar, we're making peak crossbow stocks. So let's grab everything we need. That should be plenty. Yeah, I shouldn't need anything other than that. All right, but welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Ray. How are you doing? Congrats on Legends Quest, by the way. Nice little upgrade. Oh, another fun thing about today as well is that if all goes to plan, then I should be getting... Nope, not that one. If all goes well today, then I should be getting 2 capes. The spotted cape and the spottier cape. Because all I need is level 69 hunter for that. All right, let's go ahead and hop around, see if we can find a free world. We didn't have too much trouble yesterday, so it shouldn't be that bad. That's someone with 99 hunter still catching Chinchompas. How goes my day? It was good. Bit slow, bit slow. The next few days for me are gonna go by so slow, just simply because I'm ready for a vacation. Because I'm gonna be leaving on Wednesday for a vacation out of state that I'm very excited for. God damn, everybody's catching chins today. I didn't expect this to be as crowded as it is. Okay, yeah, that's where I was before. We're just gonna keep hopping worlds till we find one. I also need to remember to do my sand from Bert. Dang. You're buying mist seeds? What are you buying mist seeds for? I never knew what they were for. I always just sold them immediately whenever I got them from Waterfall Quest. Are these bots? Is that what I'm seeing here? One in 1k chance of the 400k flower? Interesting. I didn't know that there was a flower worth 400k. Well, hey, best of luck to you. Cape Freak ball observation counter 2? Nah, it's more like 9 or 10 at this point. I've hopped around for quite a bit. I'm surprised I still haven't found an open world. God damn. Everybody wants Chinchampas today. The main reason why I feel like there are bots out right now is because this is the third person I've seen with an untrimmed hunter cape. And I feel like if you already have a hunter cape, why are you still at Chinchampas? Especially red Chinchampas. Because the real money's with black Chinchampas. But botting a black Chinchampa is really hard because they're in the wilderness and you're at risk of PKers. That person, I believe, is a legit player. That outfit is so rare to see nowadays. Because it's something that's like hunter exclusive. You can only get it through the hunter skill. And it's like just purely cosmetic, I'm pretty sure. I think there is, that's untrimmed hunter number 4. I think there is an actual purpose to that outfit, but really it's just for fashionscape. All right, that's number 5 we've seen of untrimmed hunter cape. I also don't trust people with just the Eagles peak cape on, because that means they just finished it and came straight here. So I've seen 2 Eagle capes and 5 untrimmed hunters so far. Good lord. How is it this hard to find this? I wish we got some more of the bot sightings. As interesting as the line of bots that the people of Loom. I've never seen a bot farm that intense before. Like that's the craziest bot farm I've ever seen in all my years playing this game. So if we do see another one of those, then that will be quite lucky. Actually, though, I feel like if you do hop through all the worlds for that are at that spinning wheel, you'll probably run into another bot train. If not a whole train like I saw, maybe like 5 or 6 people. This is actually insane that I've gone through like 25 worlds so far and I still haven't found one that's free. It does nothing? Oh, okay. A little bit of a... This isn't CG? Sure isn't, Zach. Eventually we'll get there on this account. I mean, technically this does contribute towards CG, because I do need the hunter requirement. There we go. Mental image of a great future where K-Freak after completion gets hacked and botted. Oh, that's like a night terror for me. That's like one of those things that would probably get me to stop playing this game altogether. I've already had a little bit of a spook one time because I was editing a video, or I was editing some footage for K-Freak and realized that I input my bank pin on stream live. I normally hide it whenever I do that, but one time I forgot, and so I had to change the bank pin on this account. It was the same combination as your luggage. It's incredible. It's the same combination I used as my luggage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I haven't thought of Spaceballs in a while. That's a good reference. I had to rewatch that movie. It's been a minute. Mega May just got from suck to blow. Oh god, that message or that line. I almost mistimed that click there. That could have been bad. Thought my actual financial account? No. Though at one point I was dumb enough to have my actual bank pin. I was super young. I had a bank account at a very, very young age, and I also had a RuneScape account at a very, very young age. And I'm like, you know what? These two things are the same thing. Nope. Fortunately, they have been different for many years at this point. But yeah, I did 100% make a stupid move like that before. What number of pens are just 1, 2, 3 of the same digit X amount of times? Probably a good amount. And then you can narrow that down even further, like how many bank pins are birthdays? How old is a very, very young age? Like probably 10 or 11. Definitely young enough to where I didn't know better. Thought a lot of people get their first bank account at 4 to 6. Maybe. I don't know. I always thought that I got mine early just because I know for sure I got a credit card earlier than a lot of people did. But actually, no. The bank account probably was up for quite a bit of time. Knowing my family, they probably made the account when they knew they were going to have me, and then just kind of kept it running in the background. And then once I was at an age where they feel like they could have trusted me with money a little bit, then they made me aware. I think that probably is what happened, but all those details are so far in the past that I absolutely cannot remember how that entire thing went. Still don't have one. I don't know how important it is in Canada, but in the United States, having a credit card is insanely important, just to build good credit really, really early. Because I'm at a point right now where my credit is good enough to where I could probably buy a car nicer than my means would allow. Or I could probably put down and get a loan for a house, maybe. Despite the fact that I definitely can't afford it. Whereas if I got my credit card like last year and I did have the means to afford those things, I would not be able to get a loan just because the bank doesn't trust me enough yet, which is valid. One thing I've always heard that helps out with building credit is get a credit card, use it to pay bills, and immediately pay your card off. Because those will be a consistent amount of big purchases, kind of showing the credit bureaus that you can handle large amounts of money, and then at that point, your credit score go up. I think. I'm not very familiar with how credit works, in all honesty. My mom is an accountant, but I did not learn very much from her. Not for a lack of her teaching me. This was just me not paying attention. A lot of financial stuff that I probably should be a lot more well-versed in, considering my upbringing. Like, I don't even know how to file my own taxes. My mom does that for me. Yeah, Endor, if you are joking, that's basically the thought process that I had. I should at least learn to make sure that I know how to do it. You know, I know my mom doesn't have any plans to retire anytime soon, but retirement age is coming up, and I don't want to be that guy that forces her to work because I'm family. Nah, she should enjoy her retirement. So that means I need to learn how to do this stuff myself. That or know how to find someone who can do it for me. Oh, let me add the hunter skill onto the canvas. I forgot to do that. I'm actually going to reset everything really quick, and then we'll get our XP per hour here. Remove. All right, sounds good, Endor. You have a good day. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Use TurboTax. That's what I've heard is good, but I wonder about, like, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff about it that I'm very iffy on, and it's primarily just because of Intuit, the people that make TurboTax. Because I know they've done a lot of lobbying in Congress to, like, make filing taxes just an absolute pain in the ass so that people have to use their service. So I don't trust them for that reason. But if it comes to it, that is absolutely an option. God dang. I'm getting way too impatient. Had free service for taxing starting this or last year? If there is, I haven't heard of it. I hope there is, because that's absolutely something that never makes sense to me. It's like, first off, why do I have to pay to file taxes? Like, why do I have to pay you taxes? And then the other thing is, I hate the fact that, like, the IRS knows how much you owe, and they know what to expect from you, but if you do your math wrong in your tax return, then that's a crime. even though they know the number and just don't provide it to you from the start. Like, I understand trying to get things like tax exempt or like writing things off. I understand that, but I feel like the entire process would go a lot better, or would be a lot more user friendly if they started with the gross bill of everything, and then you go in and file paperwork to say like, no, actually these charges were tax deductible, so you go ahead and remove this from the amount that I owe. Stuff like that. But that would make sense, and government doesn't really like to make sense. Gotta love the bureaucracy. But that is a good thing to look up. Tax season's over, so won't need to worry about it for another few months here. Alright, let's add this back to canvas here, see what kind of XP per hour we're getting. Hey, music, what's up? What's up? Hermes Conrad likes it? I have no idea who that is. That is a name I've never heard before in my life. Or if I have, I don't know what they're significant for. Yeah, but welcome in, music. Hope you're having a good day. Futurama, okay. That's a show that I really need to watch. I know for sure that I would love it. It's just time. Really hard to find time to watch shows nowadays. Plus, I also have this really weird mental block when it comes to new shows that I'm watching. It takes me a minute to get into a show and want to watch it. Like, it took, like, for the Owl House, which is one of my favorite shows nowadays, took me like 3 or 4 attempts to try and watch it and get into it before I actually started to really like it. You sent me a video? Awesome. I'll check it out after stream. Yeah, Futurama is one of those shows that I really need to watch, that I feel like I'd enjoy. I need to watch Metalocalypse. I need to watch Venture Brothers. I've heard that I would like Venture Brothers a lot. Bob's Burgers, too. I honestly noticed that I don't watch a lot of adult cartoons. I mainly like to stick with more family-oriented cartoons or kids' cartoons. Like, one of my favorite, like, all of my favorite shows of all time are family shows. Like Owl House, Amphibia, Gravity Falls, Avatar: The Last Airbender. They're all fantastic shows in their own regard, but they're not, like, the types of shows you'd see on Adult Swim. I don't know. It feels like some of those Adult Swim cartoons try too hard to be edgy or like crass, and to me, that takes away from it rather than add to it. I'd rather them focus on telling a good story first and then, like, cracking the adult jokes or showing the adult themes later. Unless the story requires adult themes. Then in that case, that can be done extremely well, but that also needs to be the focus. But, like, if it's just, like, someone making dick jokes all the time because Adult Swim lets them make dick jokes, I'm not gonna like that show. It's not my style of comedy. If it catches your attention, you'll watch about anything. Fair enough. I've always been much more of a gamer. I am much more likely to lose hours and hours and hours to a game that I like than a show that I like. There actually is a show that I just realized I'm really, really excited to see come out. I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with the Percy Jackson and the Olympians TV series. I hope it's good. Rick Riordan, the author, has a direct hand in this series. So I hope it's good. But we're just going to have to wait and see. My trust in that series was a little bit shaken by the live action movie. But I recently reread all the books, and they were fantastic. So here's to hoping. I also wouldn't mind them, like, if Percy Jackson and the Olympians ends up being good, I wouldn't mind them doing Heroes of Olympus or Magnus Chase or something like that as well. Like some of the spin-offs or sequel series. Magnus Chase might be a little fun to watch. I don't know. Magnus Chase definitely has a very different vibe than Peter Jackson. I want to see if there are other games that are out right now that have really good Norse mythology themes to it. Because, like, there's God of War and God of War Ragnarok, which I freaking love both of those games. They are so fantastic. But the only other game that I can think of immediately with a lot of Norse themes would be Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I really don't want to play. I don't like Assassin's Creed games. So if there's something different out there that's like Norse mythology themed, I'd love to play some. I'm pretty sure For Honor has like Vikings that you can play as. That'd be pretty cool. Get into the more historical accurate part of things, but not so much the mythology. Currently listening to the third Shannara book and the first Earthsea book. I'm not familiar with that series. Shannara and Earthsea. Earthsea sounds definitely like a fantasy series. Is Shannara also a fantasy series? I also hope I'm saying that right. Alright, 60 more chins until we hit level 69. Doing good so far. So what I'm worried about is that in about 30 minutes here, I'm going to have to give up this spot for about 5 minutes while I do a birdhouse run. And I'm worried that someone's going to take it from me. Both are fantasy, you're saying it right? Okay, cool. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Nikki? Grind is going good. Took a minute for us to find a Chinchompa spot, but we found one and we are zooming. So apparently it's just shy of 1 in 100k to get the yellow Chinchompa from here. So if I end up getting that, I don't know what I'll do actually. That would be insane. That's a really rare pet. Yeah. I bet you people probably end up getting like, I don't know, what's 100,000 Chinchompa? How much XP is that? So it's 265 per Chinchompa. Multiply that by 100,000. So you could go 200 mil Hunter XP and not see a yellow Chinchompa. God, that just sounds so soul crushing. The granted, if I was pet hunting, I wonder if I would want to do the Wildy. Just for the better drop rate.
No whale was freed, the captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed, he took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days...
Shannara is a post-apocalyptic fantasy book where humanity blew themselves up, and during rebuilding had a choice of going science or magic. They chose magic. Honestly, based as hell. I would choose that as well. I might pick that up. But right now, I am currently going through the Game of Thrones book series. Never done it before, but started reading it in between calls at work, and it's been good. I've been enjoying my time with it so far. I'm about 100 pages into the second book now. I plan on watching it too after I finish the book series so far. I'm gonna watch it up to like season 7 or 8 because I hear that that's when it starts to take a turn for the worse in the TV show, and then wait for George R.R. Martin to hopefully finish it. And if I need something to hold me over, I'll just play Elden Ring again. Ursifal is a wizard growing in power and up while making mistakes. Oh, interesting. That sounds pretty fun as well. Drink today is a sparkling strawberry water, and it's interesting. It tastes good. It's just with the clear carbonated drinks, even with like a little flavoring, they always have a really weird taste to me. So I'm just trying to get used to it. I'm trying not to drink as much soda nowadays. Trying to lose some weight. The audiobook for the first Earthsea has 2 different narrators. Oh, interesting. Hmm, that sounds pretty cool. I'm actually currently working on an audiobook myself. It's for a series that a family friend is writing called, I think it's like The Griffin's Handmaiden, I think. Um but I'm starting to work on that here and trying to get an actual audiobook produced. It'll be my first adventure into like professional narration, or if you can call it voice acting, we'll call it voice acting too. I would like to get a lot more into voice acting. I feel like I could do well in voice acting. It's just a matter of trying to find out how to get my foot in the door is the part that gets me confused. I wonder if the Prif Dennis hunter area is faster than this hunter area. Like if you get more catches per hour just based off of like Chinchampa density. Because there aren't too many Chinchampas running around here at one time. But I remember in Prif, I feel like there was a bunch. Though I suppose really the biggest benefit of Chinchampa hunting at Prif is crystal shards. And proximity to a bank. Okay, so we're pulling just shy of 60k an hour at 59.3k, or 59k an hour, we'll call it. That's not horrible. There are definitely slower training methods that I could be doing right now. All right, 15 left and we're level 69, and I'm pretty sure that gives us the option to get a couple of capes. We'll do those more towards the end of stream, I feel. Or once we hit level 70 hunter. Once I hit 70 hunter, I feel like that's a good milestone for me to start doing this more off stream, because at that point there are no major upgrades. It's just the getting the implings. This is also fun because this is the first major deviation between my Iron Man and my hardcore. Hey, welcome back, Endor. How many capes did I get while I was gone? None, but I did get a lot more Chinchampas. So we'll take that as a victory. We did talk about books. Oh, you know what book series I haven't read in a while? All right, I haven't even finished this book series. I only ever had the first 2 books, so I only ever read them. It was The Ranger's Apprentice. That book always was very interesting to me. I like the way that they described stealth and like the art of tracking things while you're trying to be sneaky. It's also the first instance I personally found of someone saying that, like, people don't look up. Whenever someone's on the lookout for something, they always look like all around them, but they never look up. A level 69 hunter, let's go. Very, very nice, which also means that we have the ability to catch, I think dashing kebbits is what it is. So we have the ability to make a spotted cape and a spottier cape. And gloves of silence too, but I don't think we'll need those. Hey, let's go. Friendship is victory, I guess. Sounds a little campy saying it that way, but yeah, you're right. Oh, I need to remember to do the Pride event before I end stream today. I meant to do it on Friday and completely spaced out. I did look and check to see if there was a cape associated with it, but there's not. But I still think that it is important to, you know, do Pride Month activities. So we'll be doing that. Hey, Bobby, what's up? Still find it funny how the word pride just never is considered an inherently bad trait anymore, like for the last century. No, it definitely is. It definitely is. It's just contextual. Or if they're saying, like, your pride was your downfall, it's normally substituted with a synonym like hubris. But being proud of who you are is not a bad thing. Did we get an XP per hour bump because of the level up? I'm currently seeing 62.5 XP per hour. That's a lot higher than we were before. Or was I just not as lucky previously when I was looking at my XP per hour beforehand? That might be what it is, actually. So are we at 240 Chinchompas until we hit level 70 and we're free for now. But we're also 10 minutes away from a birdhouse run, and that will definitely free us up. I like that animation cancels in this game are like super useful. Because that is what this trick is it's an animation cancel. Because you're canceling the animation of laying down a box trap with the animation of carving something with a log. I would absolutely consider this a glitch too. Got 400k flour? Nice, nice. Now here's the question. How much did you have to invest to get that? Let's see what your return on investment is. Because that's like one of those things with those RNG-based grinds. Where it's like for the Ranger's Boot grind, you could make a ton of money with medium clue grinds. However, you only make money if you get Ranger's Boots. If you don't get Ranger's Boots, you lose a ton of money every time. If buying Eclectics, that is. The right footwear makes all the difference. Yeah. Put in 200k or 6 of the way through your myth seeds. Okay. So you are 200k profit with the capability of getting a lot more. That's not bad. How many seeds does 200k get you? About 600? Okay. So under drop rate for the flower, but you got one, so I mean, what's a drop rate? You could probably get another one too by the end of your stack. That'd be pretty neat. Gotta love it whenever the traps take, or they fail over and over again. Gotta love that. All right, 5 minutes till a birdhouse break. They just gotta really hope that our spot doesn't get stolen. $183 red chins so far on this trip. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very good rates. I feel like sometimes it takes a lot longer for the box traps to get set up, but I'm not sure what causes the difference there. Because, like, that one was a fast setup. That one was also a fast setup. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what causes the slow setup. Maybe it's me not being fast enough between the teak log and the box trap. Let's see if I try and be as fast as possible. No, because that was a slow setup right there. Is it just random? A frame roll thing? Oh, it could be. You're probably onto something there, Endor. All right, we're gonna let these traps finish out here, and then we will do a quick birdhouse run. All right, 2 traps left. 1 trap left. And time for a birdhouse run. That was not the place I wanted to teleport to. This was where I wanted. Okay. Run here. Go ahead and dump all this. We need hammer, chisel. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting kind of close to the end of my U log stack. And I don't have the crafting level to make magic birdhouses yet, so... Uh-oh. See, what level is magic birdhouse at? 75. Yeah, we're quite a ways away. Yeah, still 13 levels away from that. That's kind of rough. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to start really looking at doing lunar diplomacy soon. So that way I can at least start training up crafting. Did I not plant seaweed here? I could have sworn I did. Huh. I must have missed. Is this composted? It is composted. Yeah, so I must have misclicked. Oh, that was a really bad run. Wow, that got like nothing from that. That really sucks. 13 seaweed from that. A seaweed run should net me about 40. So that's really bad. All right, let's go ahead and get stuff ready again, I suppose. I need peak log, I need a knife, I need 4 box traps, and we'll bring 1 Chinchompa to start. And now to hope that our spot didn't get stolen. Hey, nice. Our spot's there still. Let's swap how we do our layout here just a little bit. Okay, we only need to catch, according to my tracker, 88 more Chinchompas until we get to level 70 Hunter. That doesn't sound right, though. We'll catch a couple more Chinchompas, see if that self-adjusts. Nope, yeah, 87 Chinchompas until we hit level 70. That should not take very long at all. Nice. So what's the range then? Because you're going for the 200k flower, but there's also a 72k flower. Is there one that's like 150k? Nope. Okay. That was like 200k, 72k, and then the rest is like under a k maybe. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's very much an all or nothing type moneymaker. $72k and 400k are both 1 and 1k. Oh, okay. Okay, no, my Chinchomp account did readjust. 139 Chinchompas until I am done. That sounds a lot more correct. How many chins do I need to catch? 8,000 in order to hit to level 83. And I have 500 in the bank right now, so we're a little ways away. I'm not going to be catching all 8,000 on stream, though. I just want to get to level 70, which is 170 chins away, according to my XP calculator. And then once I hit level 70, we're going to go back to doing some Slayer after we get the Spotted Cape, the Spottier Cape, and do the Pride event. Just finished that strawberry sparkling water. Review was meh, it's all right. Might want to explore some of the other flavors that my HEB has, but you know, it was decent. Yeah, we'll end up with 189 red chinchompas in my pocket by the time we hit the goal. Well, that's a good amount of red chinchompas. This will all be for the glory. All for the Amulet of Glory. That's why we're here. This is 100% worth it. Just have to keep reminding myself of that. Especially because this solves rage training for me. Because once I finish up here and I get all my 8,000 chinchompas, I'm heading straight to Temple Spiders in the Forthos dungeon and just wailing on them, getting all the red spiders eggs and the grubby keys and everything that I can get so I can just have supplies for days when it comes to the Slayer grind. I'm happy I haven't mistimed the Fletch yet. That was something that I was a little bit worried about. It took me a while to get it on Friday, but now we've got it very, very smooth. It's second nature at this point. I'm just happy that this training method happens to be very fast. I mean, 59k isn't the fastest, but it's definitely faster than like fishing, for example, with its like 45k per hour at best fishing rate or XP rates. Finally got all your angler's outfit. Nice, nice. I will most likely not be getting it on this account. I personally think that the amount of time it takes to get the angler's outfit doesn't take much away from the time it takes to get 99. So personally, I view that outfit as not being worth it. But yeah, that's definitely a great thing to get. I'm pretty sure it's required for clues, actually. Never mind. I'm probably gonna have to get it anyway. Yeah, I just realized there are a couple angler pieces that are required for master clues. Nope, I'm gonna have to do that grind anyway. Rip. You got it for use with Temperos? Okay, that's good. I will say, of course, do what you want. It's your file, it's your game. You do what you want to do. But I would advise against getting spirit anglers unless you absolutely have to. Main reason is that view spirit flakes as anglers. One spirit flake equals one angler. Now think about how many anglers it costs to get a full set of spirit angler. At least for an Iron Man, that is too expensive to invest for just the added benefit of not having to bring a rope in with you. So that's my own personal beef with spirit anglers. It's just too expensive for how useful spirit flakes are. I'd rather have an infinite amount of fish and just have to use a rope at the beginning of every round versus, you know, not having that available, or not having all those available to me, but save a small little bit of frustration and heartache by not having to worry about bringing a rope in. With the method that I used to do Temperos, it doesn't matter either way. You only need the rope for that first round, and then you're totally good. By the way, this is me saying this after I've gotten spirit anglers on an Iron Man before, so were I to do that account over and that grind over, I would not have gotten spirit anglers. That's for sure. Just go Temperos World and join the large group so wave happens a few times. Ah, fair enough. I like the solo method because you'll get wave maybe twice if you do it correctly. Like at most you'll get wave 3 times in the solo method. 2 if you're unlucky or slow. 3 if you're really unlucky and slow. 1 is like pretty typical of that method. All this talk about skilling boxes though makes me think about Volcanic Mine. I should probably go check that out at some point. I've been wanting to. I'm really holding off on doing Volcanic Mine for quite a bit of time, but I'm getting the feeling that it actually might be worthwhile to look into that content, at least for some mining training. Whenever you hear Temperos, you hear Temperoth, and whenever you hear Temperoth, you think of Sephiroth serving coffee in an office. Oh man, that reminded me of something that happened the other day. So I went with Lunar to go do some clothes shopping, and we went to a Kohl's. And Kohl's has within it a Sephora, a little makeup store. But for some reason, when I looked at Sephora, the first thing that popped in my brain was the quote, "It's a girl's house," or "It's a girl house." How I got there because Lunar was able to reverse engineer my thought process during this. How I got there. Sephora sounds very similar to Zathura, which is like a sci-fi Jumanji spinoff that released on Cartoon Network. Around the same time that Monster House released. And Monster House has that quote of, "It's a girl house," just like halfway through the movie, just as a random offhand comment that's like a bit of a joke. And so because of that, for some reason, when I read Sephora, I immediately thought of that specific quote from Monster House because of a random connection to Zathura. My brain's weird. It's just spaghetti up there. It's just a big bowl of spaghetti, and nobody knows where it starts or where it ends. They just know that things happen. I will say, though, fun fact, I have seen Zathura multiple times, but I've never seen Jumanji. I feel like that's illegal. I feel like I break the law when I say that. You've never seen a brain ping pong so fast? Yeah. That's just how my brain works on a daily basis. Thorough watching criminals. That was a decent movie. It wasn't great, but there were definitely worse movies. Come on. There it is. I keep on trying to time it is the issue, but I can't time the slow setups. I wonder if it's my ping. I wonder if that's what it is. Like, I get some ping variance while trying to set it up, and that ends up throwing off my timing. Oh, yeah. 157 just jumped up to 236 and back down. It absolutely is a latency issue then that's causing that. Well, not much I can do about that. Especially considering this is the first free world that we found after like 30 worlds of world hopping. So just gonna have to adjust. Rely on the visual cues. Yep. I think the part that kind of messes me up most with this is that it doesn't look like anything's wrong with the ping whenever that happens. All I can think of is Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. I am not familiar with that. What's that from? Or Valerian, probably. What's Valerian? Sci-fi movie that came out a few years ago. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that went under my radar. I haven't heard of that yet. Or I haven't heard of that before. What? A movie flying under my radar? Unheard of. It's not like I don't have literally 5 minutes of a video that I have on my channel about me talking about movies and shows that I have not seen. For those curious, the video is my Wind Waker HD speedrunning video, where I get 3 PBs and back to back to back. That was fun. I'm currently teaching Lunar a little bit on how to speedrun Wind Waker, but it may take a while until she does a full run herself. Wind Waker's a hard game to learn. There are a lot of tricks and glitches, and a lot of them are frame perfect, so... I'm really hoping that people start cracking into Tears of the Kingdom with the latest patch a bit more. Because I wanted to speedrun Tears of the Kingdom, so I bought the digital edition thinking that it was going to be the fastest. But what I kind of forgot about whenever I made that decision is the fact that whenever a Nintendo game or whenever a game on the Switch gets updated, the digital copy, when you download it, will always be the most recent version of the game. Which, in any other situation, would be amazing. That's incredible, because the game is playable immediately once it finishes downloading. However, for the purpose of speedrunning, it's kind of expensive, because if your game updates while you still have the digital copy of it, then what happens is that in order for you to downpatch, you have to purchase a physical copy of the game, delete the game files from your Switch entirely, all of the game files, so you lose all the progress that you had in your personal playthrough, and then you have to put in the cartridge for the physical version and put your Switch on airplane mode so it has no way of connecting to the internet and attempting to update. Then at that point, you're on patch 1.0, and you're able to speedrun on that patch. But, man, that's so expensive and very, very, like... I don't want to tank my file for Tears of the Kingdom. I spent over 110 hours on it. I would like to keep that. I don't want to get rid of that file. Basically, humans screw the planet over and put yourselves in a space to live forever, and several aliens form a city around our station. The more end up showing up until eventually there are over 1K races. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too dissimilar from, what is it, the Citadel from Mass Effect? Just like a giant space station that all the Mass Effect races just ended up eventually congregating around. Now, granted, it's not like a city of 1,000 planets where you have multiple planets orbiting this one area, but like a very large melting pot type city where multiple races and from different parts of the galaxy come to meet together and do things. I like that. That's pretty fun. Now it's making me think about playing Elite Dangerous. That was a very, very fun game. It's difficult to get into because the controls are a bit hard to learn, but that is probably one of my favorite space-themed games, just because it's as realistic to flying a spaceship as you can really get. I'd love to play it in VR, but I don't have enough of a setup to do it. Because I have a VR headset and I have like the controllers for it. But I feel like if I wanted to get a true VR headset with everything, I would need to get the joystick and everything. The flight stick for controlling the spaceship. It's actually reminded me too. There's a Twitch streamer that I used to watch quite a bit. I still watch him whenever I see him online, but I haven't seen him on in a while. Partially that's because I just haven't been looking. But it's a guy named Spartan Leonidas, and a lot of his layout and like break screens and all that are based on Elite Dangerous. Then find out humans did the genocide against one race and they want to rebuild, but they need our tech to do so. So they form a hidden city on the station. Interesting. Also, that's such a human move. We're just wiping out a race and then making it very difficult for them to rebuild. That's like documented to actually have happened in real life. All right, 85 left. Make that 84. I'm curious, how much is this stack of the 110 Chinchampas worth? Oh, it's not even 100k. Interesting. I honestly thought it'd be a little more. Came out in 2017. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. You said it was a movie? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check it out then in that case. This does remind me. I need to find out and see if Disney Plus has a way for you to download episodes or shows onto your phone. I'm gonna be on a flight for a total of 5 hours on Wednesday, so I really want to make sure that I have some sort of entertainment or stimulation as I fly, because I will be losing my mind otherwise. So having like a season of the Owl House downloaded probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Hell yeah, I appreciate it. Nice. We're getting some decent RNG. Yeah, that was a lot of Chinchompas just back to back to back right there. We like to see that. I'm seeing that message of Legends Quest being done. I'm trying to think of when I need to do it. I could probably do it pretty soon. It's just the Herbler requirement that I need to navigate. Because I don't really have a solid way of getting herbs aside from doing herb runs. But I don't have a solid way of getting herb seeds. And my herb runs are not as good as they could be. I still need to get the Lumbee medium diaries done, but that requires a Shale Dart task. Which means I need to get, what, 5 more combat levels still? That'll take a while. Nightmare Zone? I don't know if I have done enough bosses for Nightmare Zone. Also, Nightmare Zone herb boxes, you can't collect those as an iron. Pretty much everything in the Nightmare Zone shop except for imbues are not able to be gotten on an iron. It's a little silly. Especially because, like, Blue Dragon scales, I would love to be able to get a lot easier, but nope. You get herb boxes? You do not. You cannot get them as an iron. I'm 99% certain. Otherwise, I'd be getting them a lot more often. What about farming minigame in Hosidius? That might be what it is. Or that might be the way to do it. I know that Tithe Farm did recently get some changes. I just don't know what specifically changed. Oh no, maybe after the Pride event we'll go take a peek at it. Because I may as well get like auto weed. That would not be a bad idea to get. They added indoor boxes, but you think they made it where Iron Man can get them? I am gonna have to check that out then. A part of me wants to boot up a second instance of RuneScape and log on to the Iron to see if I can buy an herb box from the NMZ. Because if they added herb boxes to Tithe Farm and made them purchasable there, I feel like it would make sense for them to also add that to Nightmare Zone. Yeah, let's go check really quick. Okay, let's shrink this window down a bit. Okay. From Osaurus Wiki, there we go. Cannot purchase herb boxes from Nightmare Zone, but can from Tithe Farm. Okay, sounds like Tithe Farm is the way we're doing Herblore then. Only some herbs are Iron Man approved. Yeah. It's all about that integrity. Though nowadays Iron Man integrity is not necessarily the most important thing. All right, 26 left. 26 left, and then we can stop doing chinchompas for a little bit. The best part about doing content is stopping doing the content. There are a lot worse training methods than this, though. I will concede that fact. Like, blackjacking is so much worse of a training method than this is, at least to do. It's better XP. Absolutely, it's better XP, but it's so much more boring. Okay, 17 left. 17, then we're done. 16. $13. All right, 10 left. 10 left. Hey, what up, Saul? What up, Ray? Welcome. Welcome to my hunting zone. This is where I live now. All right, 5 away, so we just need 5 more Chinchompas. Let's hope that they come over to my traps. Hello? Where'd all the Chinchompas go? Okay, there they are. All right, come on. 4 more. 4 more. There's 1. There's 2. All right, just need 2 more. Just need 2 more. Just need 1 more. Let's go. Nope, not that one. Come on, 1 more. 1 more. You both are in range of traps. Find a trap. Hey, there we go. And that is 70 Hunter. Let's go. That's a great milestone. Oh, we got an extra Chinchompa for it, too. The white flowers are the 73k flowers. What's the 200k or 400k? Oh, the 400k the white flowers, or is it the 73k? Thank you, thank you, thank you. White is 400k. Gotcha. All right, well, there is one place that I do need to go. we're going to go ahead and head over to the Feldup, or not the Feldup. We're going to go to the Piscatorus Hunter area. So that way we can get the pelts that we need for the capes that we're going to get. I think I need money, so I'm going to bring some. So let's see, we need two, what was it, spotted kebits and dashing kebits? What do we need? Aerial. Yep, we need spotted kebits and dashing kebits. How much do we need? Is it just one or is it two? Two of each. Okay. Cool. Let's go get that. And I'm pretty sure I also need these unequipped in order for me to use the Falcon. Should I get Gloves of Silence just to have them? I don't see a reason why I would use them, but I don't think they're that expensive to get, are they? Yeah, two Dark Habit for we'll get two of each. That's not that difficult to get. All right, Mr. Matthias. Give me bird. Could I have a go with your bird? Yep. I do have both hands free. Oh, I need to put away my gloves too? Alright. Alright, cool. Here we are. That is a spotted kebit. That one didn't work. Let's try again. Hey, let's go. Was that another spotted kebit? Alright, cool. So both spotted kebits are done. Let's go ahead and grab the dark kebit. Good. And now we need dashing kebits. Spotted, spotted, spotted. More spotted, more spotted. Where are the dashing kebits? There's one. Okay, they are light colored. There's another one. Nice. All right. That's all we needed there. So let's go ahead and head back over to Falador. Sorry, not Falador, Varrock. Put in 200k and the price guide says 704k for all the flowers. Hey, nice. Nice little 500k profit there. That's really good. Well, actually, how long did that take? Because now we got to look at GP per hour. Turning 200k into 500k is not bad. All right, so let's get the gloves first, just to get that out of the way. All right, there's the dark gloves. Now for the spotted cape and the spottier cape. Let's go. And so with that, we head outside. We've got the dark gloves we can put on and off. We've got a spotted cape. Now it looks kind of nice. Looks not that bad. and then a spottier cape. Funny enough, the graceful cape is actually heavier than the spottier cape. But we like the graceful cape because it gives us the run energy recharge bonus with the full set. But there we go. We now have an additional 2 capes unlocked. We are gold. Okay. Let's go ahead and just throw the gloves of silence in there because I don't know what to do with these. Oh, that doesn't belong here. I did get the spotted cape first, so we'll go ahead and put that. And with that, we have completed 5 full rows of capes. That's really cool to see. This is a fun tab to look at. It's very colorful, too. Okay. All right, so now what do we want to do? We want to do the Pride event. Let's go ahead and see where we need to go. We need to go to the Blue Moon Inn. Is down over here. Okay. All right, perfect. Let's do this. Talk to who? Quentin. There we are. All right, 1 2 2 2 2 1 1 2. All right, start with Beth then. Oh, let's just get all the poems. There we go. All right, Quentin's poem. We need 2, then 1. Okay, Bethan's. Let's go 1, then 2. Nice, nice. Okay, now for Gregory. 2, then 2. And Tabitha. 1 and 2. Okay, now it looks like I need to deliver everything. Okay, there's Annie. Annie doesn't have anyone. Okay, let's just talk to everybody, see if they tell us where they are. Oh wait, Annie's right there. The heck? Ah, nice. Oh, hi, Bora. What's up? Sorry, I was looking at a guide. Hope you're doing good. We hate Annie? Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Hear you out? Oh, boy. All right, I'm hearing you. Hold on. Gotta check out these map links. Okay, that's where everybody is. Courtyard, Barbarian Village, Champions Guild, and Bank. Okay. Hypothetically, when you do your first week lineup with your new model, we do some Iron Man. Hell yeah, I'm down for that. Told me some will come out tomorrow. Man. Who am I talking to? Talking to Klaus. Wait, what? Okay, so that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, no, it is this one. Use on him. Wait, what do I do? Oh, talk to Quentin. Okay. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Yeah. Yeah, Reno's going to be fun, though. I'm going to be super happy to be up there. I'm mainly just excited for the fact that it's going to be... Okay, what's happening? What do I do with all this? Okay. I assume that is done. So I'm going to move away and start doing other things. Oh, I absolutely will return safely. I'm excited. It'll feel like I'm right back at home, too, because I'll be in the mountains again. It'll be a cool summer. It'll be dry. That's what I love. All right. Okay, that one's done. Now to Barbarian Village. Okay, now talk to Fisherman. All right, and one more place to go. This is purely for cosmetics, but this is still fun. I just like the fact that they do have a Pride event. Though I'm not gonna lie, this particular game doesn't necessarily have the most accepting community, seeing the guy that I just added onto my ignore list while I was getting this quest. It's gonna stay right now. Like, LGBT, anybody who's in the LGBT community is welcome here, and if you have a problem with that, then you don't have to watch me. There's a safe space for everyone. RuneScape indeed says gay rights, and we love it for that. Okay, so that's everybody. So what? Do I then go back to... Okay, I need to go back to the flower field. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, yep. Then once I go here and pick this up, we should be done with the Pride event. Then we need to do a birdhouse run. Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay, awesome. Can I change the style of this? I can. Yay! All right, cool. So we now have the poet's jacket. We've got the love crossbow, which that's just kind of funny. And then we have the bisexual jumper. We love it. Hell yes. And then 2 cakes. So cool. We are all done with Pride. Let's go ahead and do a birdhouse run to celebrate. And then I think it'll be Slayer time. I think it'll be back to just killing some monsters, having some fun. Oh, wow. Okay, all the blood just came rushing to my head, and I almost passed out there for a second. Woo! That was a stretch. I need to double check and see what my Slayer task is. I can't even remember. Oh, I should probably not run away before I do this. No! I do this because I'm pretty sure I can get the Prince jacket, which is one of my favorite Fashionscape items in this game. Ooh, a magic seed. Hell yeah. Magic seeds are great. You ever stretched so hard you almost fell unconscious? Yes, and you have video evidence? Oh god. That sounds spooky, honestly. That sounds terrifying. All right, will we have better luck on our seaweed? Looks like it, yes. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do after I did this run. I was gonna go ahead and check out Tithe Farm, see what it was gonna be like. Love how you said you when the second line was supposed to be you speaking. Oh! I didn't realize. All right, that's done. And let's go ahead and do a quick house teleport so that we could be right next to Tithe Farm. And we'll go check it out really quick. All right, Ray, thanks for dropping by and hanging out for so long. I really appreciate it. You require sleep for work? Yeah, unfortunately. Now, granted, if you're one of my coworkers, I have a coworker that gets like 2 to 3 hours of sleep every night and then just like sleeps for 13 hours one day on the weekend. And it's like, and there, I'm all caught up on my sleep. I'm like, no, you're not. What? It's gonna collapse someday. I'm gonna be like, dude, we warned you. I can't function if I don't have sleep. I really desperately need rest in order for me to be coherent and able to do things. That is you, you're my coworker. Yeah, I'll definitely check out those videos. If I forget by tomorrow, just remind me again. But yeah, I will absolutely try and watch those videos. Where is Tithe Farm? Is it down here? There it is. There's a subset of people who need less sleep than average, so the coworker might be one of them. Probably. But even still, like, only sleeping for like 2 to 3 hours a night and then recovering all that sleep on the weekend, that's not how sleep works. It's a constant deficit, and just because you sleep extra on one day doesn't mean you didn't undo the damage of having a sleep deficit. Like 4 hours a night was 28 hours a week. It's actually close to that mark. Oh god. Okay, 30 points for an herb box. 50 for auto weed. What is it? Yeah, 50 for auto weed, 250 for herb sack, 250 for a seed box, 200 for Grickler's can. I don't know if I want Grickler's can though. Okay, let's actually look up Tithe Farm strats really quick here. Strategy guide. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so it's a zigzag pattern. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Bring 8 watering cans. Okay, so I need 8 watering cans. And we'll go ahead and try a couple rounds, see how it goes. Do 100 fruit at a time. Just kind of give a good vibe on this, because it's been a while since I've done Tithe Farm. You're scared of the long-term effects of sleep deprivation? Yeah. Yeah, they are. It's definitely spooky. Sleep deprivation is no joke, that's for sure. All right, got that in there. How many watering cans do I already have? So I only have 4. I need another 4. Good thing there's a farming shop right there. Show you spooky? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I need a seed dibber? Spades, seed dibber, enough filled watering cans. Yep. Okay, so I do need a seed dibber, which should not be difficult to get. I could buy one for the farming shop, but I can literally get a seed dibber from the Tool Leprechaun, so we're good. Okay, so is it plant water at first? Okay. Yep, plant and water on the first round. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and give it a try. Search the seed table. I'm actually going to wait a second to let my Ren energy come back up a bit more, because Ren energy is very, very useful on this. So the plan is we're going to start here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to do 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, or it's 20 plants, right? Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then that'll allow me to complete the loop and just keep going like this. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Let's go ahead and try it. We need Bologano seeds, so let's just get 10k. Why not? All right. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Yes, I know what I'm doing. All right, go ahead, take that off. And then it's plant water, plant water, plant water, plant water at first. All right, plant water, plant water, plant water, plant water. Easy. So far, so good. Oh, I could just click these. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is not that bad at all. So we're just gonna do this 5 times and see what 100 fruit gets us. Oh yeah, this is easy. This will also get me hard contracts fast too, so this will be really good to just grind out at a certain point. See, one of the great parts about Tithe Farm 2 is I'm pretty sure with one of the recent updates, they made this instance only. So there's no way to get crashed here, which is very, very good. Slowest part about that is just going to be refilling the water every run. Oh. Yeah, this is actually pretty slow now that I'm looking at this. I'm really hoping that the XP rewards are pretty good. Otherwise, this is going to be probably one of the slower methods of getting herbs for Herb Lord training. I know for sure I do want to get the herb sack from here. I'm just debating on whether or not the seed box is also going to be included in that. Because I could get 300 points really, really quick. so that way I can at least have auto weed and the herb sack. I don't think the seed box is needed. Grickler's can would be nice, but not necessary. I did get Grickler's can on accident on my iron because I didn't realize that the herb sack had an herb lord level requirement in order for you to be able to buy it. So I ended up accidentally purchasing Grickler's can because I just clicked everything on that bottom row of rewards. But I really am wondering if it would be worth it or not. I more just want to see how much or how many points 100 fruit gets me. If it's like something to the tune of 20 to 30, I think I would be comfortable with grinding this out, probably off stream, just super quick. But if it's going to be anything significantly more, I might end up waiting until I might end up waiting for a bit. Or just get the herb sack through Slayer. Admittedly, I don't have the fastest method to do this. The fastest method would be, or not the fastest method, but the best method for this would be using the level 75 plants. But because I'm not level 75, I don't got that option available to me. So this is what we'll do in the meantime. This is good to keep in mind, though, for the group Iron Man that I'm going to be doing with Overrate Poro. All right, 3 more of these. Also, the reason why I am doing 100 at a time is because there are bonus XP rewards for doing 100 at a time. Just 2 more after this one, and then we'll be done. At least done with Tide Bar. We're probably not going to be done for the night. May want to do another Slayer, or I may want to do at least a Slayer task while we're here. All right, just a couple more rounds of this, and then we will be ready to move on. I am a little ready to move on myself. Here's to really hoping that the rewards are going to be worth this, because we have been here for a little bit of time. They ain't going so fast, so I actually had to wait a second in order for the game to catch up. Might look into doing the tick perfect strats then in this case, if I'm able to do this as fast as I am. All right, last run of this, and then we can move on from Tithe Farm. Do something else. I gotta say, I prefer the Chinchampas over this. At least the Chinchampas were a lot more, like, reactionary. I had to react to how they moved and what traps they did a lot more than just plant, water, rinse, repeat over and over and over again. All right, there should be the last time we have to water plants, and then we can just pick them and then be done. I really did not expect this test of Tithe Farm to take as long as it did. Grindscape striking again? Oh, yeah. This is like bad Grindscape. Had I realized that this would have taken so long, I would have done this test off stream. Apologies for the dull point. But we're picking the plants now, so we should be done here in a second. You took a nap? Yeah. Yeah, nice little 20-minute nap while we're doing some of this. I might look up the tick perfect method so I can do that off stream. The less amount of time that I have to spend here, the better. Okay, so that is 100 fruits here. Let's just go ahead and really quick refill all of our watering cans. Okay, and let's deposit and see what we get. So 21k farming XP, and we get 35 points off of that. Okay. That's not horrible. The big thing that I'm really curious about is what we even get from herb boxes here. Yeah, let's just tank one. We got a lot of Guam, Spiritil, Terramin. Oh, we got a Renar at least. Oh, we got 2 Renars and a Lantidime. But literally everything else was not really that great. I think that might just be because we got a little bit unlucky on the rolls there. But, okay. I can understand how that would be a good method. I would just have to stockpile a lot of points first. What skill has the slowest, fastest leveling method? What do you mean? Like a skill that, like, it takes a while to get the XP drop, but the XP drop you get is massive? I would say if that's the criteria we're going for, probably cooking because of wines. Because what you could do is you can just stick grapes in jugs of water over and over and over again, stick them in the bank. And after like 30 seconds uninterrupted in the bank, it will ferment and make wine. But if you keep adding to that stack, that timer keeps resetting. So you can get the amount of experience it takes to get 99 cooking in 1 XP drop from wines. Which skill's fastest leveling method is the slowest? Oh, probably I would say rune crafting, but Guardians of the Rift changed that a lot. I'd have to say mining. Either mining or fishing. But that being said, I don't really know how to do the fastest leveling methods for those skills, because they are very involved, to say it lightly. Okay, what are we killing? 78 trolls. All right. Now we'll bring this. That looks good. Okay. Then let's go ahead and bring fire, law to get there, and then airs to get out. Let's bring like... do I want to bring any prayer potion? Not really, honestly. I don't have a lot of Renars. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take just a lot of food. That should be okay. Every skill is a numbing grind? Yeah, but there are definitely some that are worse than others. I can't stand mining, for example. Mining and woodcutting are among my least favorite skills. Hunter is also not my favorite either. I don't like Hunter that much. Need one more level of the woodcutting? Yeah, to get 69, yeah. I gotta get the glorious number. Alright, this should be a really cheap task to do because Karambwans are super easy to get. And the only consumable I'd really be using are Law Runes, which... yeah, it comes with the territory. I should look up the max hit on these guys. Level 69 Mountain Trolls? Yeah, let's look at the max hit. Ooh, watermelon seeds we actually want. Let's go ahead and highlight those. Max hit is 11. Okay, cool. And they're weak to slash. Okay, perfect. You like crafting, thieving, and magic? Mine, it could just go to hell. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Oh, actually, you know what it is? The skill that has the slowest training method is Slayer. Slayer is a skill that takes ages to level up. Because the way that the XP works is that this mountain troll has 90 HP, meaning when I kill it, I will get 90 Slayer experience. Sometimes it goes super fast, like if you have a Necreal's task, oh man, your Slayer XP is through the roof because they're fast to kill and they've got a lot of health. But in general, your average Slayer task that you're gonna get, dreadfully slow. Wonder how bad sailing will be? I don't think it'll be that bad. If it ends up being agility 2, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. Because that I'm pretty sure is like what everybody really doesn't want, is agility 2. I wouldn't mind a roguelike approach like Dungeoneering had in RS3. That'd be pretty cool, like setting off on an adventure and there are multiple islands with different resources, and then those resources help you fight a big boss monster at the end of the island, and then you can either go further into the ocean or that's it. Which honestly just kind of sounds like Gauntlet with extra steps. But I wouldn't mind something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna sit back and let the devs cook. See what they come up with. I said the Rick quote? I said the Rick quote? What Rick quote? Let him cook? Ooh, I should be getting attack level this this task. Let's go. Oh, gotcha. That's right, it does say that, doesn't he? It's been a while since I've watched Rick and Morty. The comedy isn't as funny to me anymore nowadays. Am I gonna get a Slayer level as well? Oh wow, I'm gonna get an attack level, an HP level, and a Slayer level from this task. That's pretty awesome. And a combat level too, because I only need an attack level in order to get my combat up. Troll tasks normally suck, but this one is proving to be palatable. I wouldn't say good, because I don't have a means to really use a cannon right now. But it's at least not the worst. A cannon would make things much, much faster though. I'd also be training in a different location. You can't set up a cannon down here. I hate to find a good way to source iron so I can start making cannonballs and using cannonballs. Is a bot account? Well, I'm a hardcore Iron Man, so I wouldn't be able to benefit from that either way. And also, no botting. If you're gonna bot this game, why play it? Especially because if you get caught using a bot, all of your accounts get clapped. If they can trace it back to that account. Not worth it. Just not worth it to me. Alright, looking at some of the things on the drop table, I think the biggest thing I'm going to be looking out for are going to be Addy Warhammer for sure. Inanimate Warhammer's like necessary for clue steps. Other than that, it's like seeds, herbs, maybe an alk here and there. Gonna bot RuneScape, play a less grindy MMO. If you still want to buy a list, be cheaper. Yeah, fair. Well, I mean, RuneScape bots, as much as I hate to say it, RuneScape bots aren't difficult to make. You just need to have something that can, like, recognize a pattern on the screen and click it. A lot of people can program them themselves. Meh, I've already said my thing about botting. Just don't do it. If you're worried about the amount of time you're losing playing this game, the answer is play a different game. That really is as simple as that. If you want to do high-level content, if you want to do the content that that requires a well-established account, then you need to earn that well-established account. Otherwise, why play through this game if you're just gonna undermine all that effort? Last thing I'll say on that. Robot mice that explore mazes. Interesting. That actually reminds me of a project that my brother had one time in college. He was an engineering student going for computer engineering, and he had this assignment where he got a little robot with some like visual sensors on it, and he had to program the robot to follow a path in between two black lines and basically solve a maze with the maze walls painted on the ground. And so the sensor would have to pick up that a black line was there, therefore a wall was there, and it couldn't go that way, so it had to make its way through a maze of black lines on the floor until it finally got to the end. It was really interesting, but I imagine that probably was a tough project to do. It was a group project, but that doesn't necessarily mean that makes it easier. He's absolutely the person in the group that does all of the work and then everybody else just writes their name on the paper. Wait, robot my sport? Wait, what sport? I think I missed something. You program mice to play full contact hockey you'd watch. That sounds fun. Or even just robot hockey, just full on like humanoid robots with hockey sticks and pads just going at it. That'd be fun to watch. Oh, they call it a sport? Interesting. Hate to say it, that's not really a sport. And like listen, I'm not exactly the authority of what is and isn't a sport, but like programming a robotic mouse to do something, that's not a sport. Oh, you called it. Okay. Okay. I'd call that an activity or a competition. Because not all competitions have to be sports related. Like a spelling bee. Full contact spelling bee. Let's go. Iridocyclitis. I-R-I-D-O. That's wrong. Boom. Just get tackled by the monitor. Make it high stakes. Kid just shuffles up onto the podium to start spelling his word. He's in full, like, football pads. What was the movie with Bruce Willis and the robots? I think that's Real Steel. It's like Rocky with robots, right? I think that's the movie. Chess boxing, but instead of chess, it's a spelling bee. That'd be great. Connect 4 boxing. I would lose so fast at that. See, the thing is, I would lose on the Connect 4 part. I might win at the boxing part, but I don't know. But Connect 4 is like one of those simple childhood games that I'm just really bad at. My brain is not built for Connect 4. Alright, we should be getting a Slayer level after this kill here. There we go. Level 46 Slayer. Alright, now 32 kills until we get an attack level, and 45 until we get an HP level. 11k XP. I could probably stay up until I get the attack level, but I think staying up until the task is over might be a little bit outside of what I'm willing to do right now. It's a little late for me. I have to wake up at 6 in the morning and it's already 10. So 8 hours. Clock is ticking. People are in pods, their minds are connected to robots. Everything is robots now. Ah, so the Matrix. Wait, people are in pods, their minds are connected to robots. Everything is robots. Well, people in pods connected to things, that's 100% Matrix. But everything is robots. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that movie is. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Final answer. To be fair, I'm not much of a movie watcher, so I was doomed from the start. I was most likely not going to get this answer correct either way. Surrogates, that's the movie. Interesting. I don't think I've actually heard of that one before. It's an interesting premise, though. Cool show. Okay. Yeah, I'll add it on to my watch list, my ever-growing watch list. Each breakthrough in the robot mouse competitions was the ability to travel diagonally. Ah, okay. Oh, interesting. That feels like cheating, though. Having a telescope feed information about the maze before time begins, that feels a little against the spirit of the competition. Oh no, we're lagging? Oh god. I'm not dropping frames. Oh god, I'm not sure what to do. Oh, it's YouTube yelling at me. Stream health is not saying anything bad. Is it still lagging for y'all? Might skip multiple tries to learn the maze. Okay. That doesn't sound as bad. I still think that calculations like that and using a part of the robot to learn the maze before time starts still feels a little bit weird. I feel like if it would be better if time started, the robot sat there for a couple seconds to look at the maze and then went. I'd feel a lot better about that. Oh, lagging immediately after you complain about it? Okay. Yeah, I didn't drop any frames there. I'm not sure why everybody got lag there. That's fine. We ain't lagging right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it. The KGB spy scanning our computer. No! Not my unreleased footage of this account. I still need to edit that. Oh, man. Me saying unreleased footage of this account reminded me of unedited footage of a bear. That's such a trippy video. If you've never seen this video before, but want something that's like definitely in the realm of analog horror, look up unedited footage of a bear. It's so freaky, but it's really, really cool. All my footage was released? Yeah, except for the 3 Twitch streams that I forgot to upload. I still need to upload those. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a Adamant Warhammer. Actually, no, I'm not surprised. I'm not. It makes sense that we haven't gotten an Addy Warhammer yet. It's a 1 in 128 drop. We've only killed 26. Looking for that drop right now is way too early. They're released on Twitch? Yeah, but only for 60 days. After that, they go boot. They go goodbye. I have the raw footage recorded. It just doesn't have the background music. Uploads to the Daily Motion. That would be weird. Why Daily Motion? Where am I on the map? I'm in Trollheim. This is the patch for My Arms Big Adventure. Up at the top of this hill is where the Trollheim teleport drops you off. There are better places to kill trolls, but the place that I have in mind is multi-combat and is best done with a cannon. And I don't really have a good way to fuel a cannon and get cannonballs, so here we are. Plus, also, I wanted to train some melee stats, so this will make sure that all the experience I get is melee oriented. Isn't Daily Motion where all the clear web piracy goes? I have no idea. Would you rather you upload it to Rumble? Upload it to Kick. As outspoken I am against that platform. I honestly think that Kick is one of those streaming sites that's like popular right now that I probably will never go to. Just because first off, I don't like the leadership there. I think that Aiden Ross and Trainwrecks are not good people to be running that company. Aiden Ross especially. Kick.com. It's like a streaming alternative that people like Aiden Ross and Trainwrecks made with a partnership with Stake.com to just have like a competitor to Twitch, and it's primarily used as people who are banned on Twitch, banned on YouTube. That's their platform is Kick. And they try and draw you in too, because they say that, hey, our sub split, if you get a subscription on Kick, the sub split is 90% goes to you, 10% goes to Kick. Which, while that sounds really cool, I have a really hard time understanding how that subscription model is profitable. Especially since like Twitch is struggled heavily with the 70-30, and that's why they brought it down to 50-50 sub split. Because Twitch just hemorrhages money. But now that we have this platform that's doing a 90-10 sub split, backed by a gambling company with zero copyright protection oversight, I should also add. Aiden Ross streamed the Super Bowl on Kick. So, between legal issues, or between Aiden Ross being a brand risk, legal issues with just completely unchecked copyrighted content going rampant on that platform, as well as a submodel that I personally do not think is profitable, I don't expect Kick to last very long, and so I won't bother with it. Never heard of it before. It's kind of new. It's less than a year old. Sub per hour rate than Twitch because they cater to a very specific demographic. Yeah, that's really what it is. They cater to a very, very specific demographic, and I am not a part of that. So I do not wish to be a part of that either. Which was like Star Trek all free. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like to not have to worry about, you know, collecting a paycheck, paying rent, that kind of stuff. Just let me game, world. Let me game. I want to play video game, but I unfortunately have to live. Hey, we got refunded for the trip here. Star Trek style communism. Star Trek's another series that I'm not very familiar with. I know the very bare basic things like, you know, live long and prosper, the shtick with the red shirts dying. Beam me up, Scotty is a reference used for Star Trek, even though nobody actually says beam me up, Scotty. And Starship Enterprise, and that's about as far as my Star Trek knowledge knows. Oh, also, and the Klingon are a thing that exists, and people learned how to speak the Klingon language. Which, like, on one hand, I'm like, that's a line too far. That is, like, straight nerdy. But on the other hand, I have genuinely toyed with the idea of learning Elvish from, or like Dwarven, or Dwarvish from, Lord of the Rings. So, I can't say anything on that. I have to bite my tongue on that one. I'm right there with them. You spent several hours wedging your fingers so you can do the Vulcan salute. See, I can do this and then this as well. Not because you like to show up, because it was one of those things people would show off, like wiggling ears. Ah, gotcha. I can flare my nose. I can roll my tongue. I can also raise eyebrows, too. But funny enough, my mom can't do any of that. She's not able to roll her tongue at all. She can't flare her nostrils. And she can't even raise an eyebrow. Definitely had a crush on Beverly Crusher. Nice. You can curl your tongue, but only if you use your lip to help keep it closed. See, I think I am a little bit of a freak in this nature because I have an extremely long tongue. It's like Gene Simmons length. Maybe not that long, but it's a big boy. Now dare I show it? I think I'm a little bit of a freak, video freak. Hey, there's a lot of truth to my name. I do be a freak sometimes. He was the doctor. Oh, okay. Really didn't watch a lot of videos on telly. Nah, I was it was all YouTube videos for me. YouTube practically raised me, which is not a good thing. Here's rolling my tongue comes super naturally to me, or rolling my tongue. I can flare my nose too. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera. Let's see if I can do it. There's that. And then I can wiggle my ears very slightly. Very slightly. Really what it is, you have to like look at my glasses as I do it. But it's barely noticeable in person, and on camera it shows even less. So it's like not really anything for me to show off here. But the camera feature, it takes up less than 10%. Hey, it's 3%. I'm the logo. I'm the new logo for Twitch sponsorship. Actually, technically, it's supposed to be slightly smaller than my camera right now. 3% was not a lot of room to work with. I don't know why they thought that was a good metric. Logo freak, yeah. I've actually been kind of considering changing up my logo a little bit, or changing up my online presence slightly. Get a new like profile picture, maybe like a character drawn of me that I can use. But I do like my current logo. I do think it looks very, very nice. It's very clean. Yeah, yeah, their example was bigger than what they were saying. Oh my god, that was so funny. That was very, very funny. Granted, though, I do get the feeling that, like, if Twitch was going to be, like, super heavy in enforcing that particular rule, I don't think they'd bring out, like, the ruler and measure, like, how many pixels across it is and then call it that way. I feel like they'd just be like, it looks big enough, that's fine. They retracted most of it, kind of. They did some sneaky stuff where a lot of the same language that they used for branded content moved from an article talking about, hey, we're gonna be doing this, and then it got moved straight to the TOS. But like the thing about the 3%, that's no longer a concern anymore. A good majority of that branded content stuff did get walked back. The big parts that still have yet to be answered for are the fact that simulcasting is no longer an option on Twitch. It's written into the terms of service for every account. So it used to be that if you were an affiliate or a partner, you could only stream on Twitch, or you can stream on other platforms that aren't Twitch, but never at the same time. But if you weren't an affiliate, or if you weren't a partner, you can stream on Twitch and YouTube, for example, at the exact same time with no repercussions. They've written that out of the terms of service, and so now if you're going to be streaming on Twitch, you can only stream on Twitch at that time. Or if you want to stream on multiple platforms at the same time, Twitch can't be one of them. Which, that's a dumb change. That doesn't necessarily impact actually, that could have impacted me. There was a time when I was looking at YouTube and looking at switching from Twitch to YouTube streaming. I did think about breaking my affiliate agreement and like ending it early and going straight into simulcasting on both YouTube and Twitch. The only reason why I didn't do that is because I didn't understand the tech behind it. But now that's just not allowed anyway, so I can't do that either way, even if I wanted to. And then the other change that they still haven't answered for is if they break, or if you or Twitch ends your affiliate agreement or your monetized streamer agreement with Twitch, they will either take the rest of your earnings for that pay period, or will charge you $25, whichever amount is lower of the two. That really pissed me off. I still question the legality of that. Of being forced to pay if Twitch decides that after a year of inactivity they decide to break the affiliate contract because you're an inactive account, they can charge you $25 to do that. Why? That I really did not like. You find Twitch to be laggy? Yeah. That's another thing too. It's like it doesn't even have a great back end to it. YouTube has a really good like video service software. The bitrate you can feed YouTube is super high. You could, if you're a partnered streamer, you can do 4K streaming on YouTube. Can't do any of that on Twitch. So yeah, I still am doing my 1 day a week on Twitch, but yeah, I'm not sure how long I want to keep doing that, because the problem is, like, I don't like Twitch as a website, and I think that the service that Twitch provides is lackluster for what it needs to be. But every time I hit the go live button, the Twitch streams do better. So it's a pretty difficult dilemma here. Do I keep to my own word and state that I'm just all in on YouTube, or primarily on YouTube, or do I swallow my pride and go for the bigger number? That's really the big dilemma for me. You have to pay for the space rocket program now? Yeah. Let's send Jeff Bezos to Mars. Big number, go Burr. Big number, better person, right? That's why anybody who ratios you on Twitter is objectively correct. All right, one more troll, and we are up to level 57 attack and 66 combat. Biggest number person in the world is Mr. Beast. Is he the biggest now? I thought it was still like Coco Melon. Based on the one example, yeah. Mr. Beast is person, not company. Okay, fair enough. Mr. Beast is definitely one of those people, though, that I do kind of worry about. Because so far, he's been a very generous, rich person, and been very, very freely giving with all of his funds. Primarily because to make the type of videos he has, they have to be high budget because of just the nature of his channel. So he doesn't make much profit from video to video. But if he made a final video and just pocketed the cash and ended Mr. Beast as a channel, I'd be a little worried about the amount of power that man has. I'm just instantly very mistrusting of people that have an exorbitant amount of funds. Mr. Beast is fine. He does good things. Like I won't say he's awful. He's definitely, like, from what he's shown us on camera, he does appear to be a good person. If you don't like his style of content, then that's just a matter of taste. But I'm not gonna call someone who heals blind people and deaf people the devil. But I do worry that I personally hold the belief that money is inherently evil and is an all-corrupting force, and that it takes an extremely strong will to use money in a way that is overall beneficial. And so far, from what we've seen, he is someone that does know how to use it in a beneficial way, but I'm worried that it'll get to his head. But that is also a lot of me just being very cynical about human nature in general. As much as it hurts to say, not everybody out there wants to be your friend. So... Alright, once this Garmbwan's done and we get our health down a little bit more, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. This has been a longer stream than normal. We've gotten some good progress done, though. 70 Hunter is pretty amazing. We technically have the highest Hunter level requirement for everything in the game right now. Because 70 Hunter is what's required for Song of the Elves, and there's no, like, achievement diary that requires a higher Hunter level than that. So, if we weren't getting a skill cape, the Hunter skill would be finished. However, since I do want a skill cape, we still got more to do there. I don't hate Mr. Beast. His content's very weak. Yeah. Yeah, I get people not liking his style of content. It does indeed require 99 levels. That's the unfortunate part. I just thought of something kind of fun. The idea of a rare candy in RuneScape. Just like a consumable item, you eat it, it immediately is gone, but it levels you up to the next level in a skill regardless of, like, your XP that you have. So, like, if you're level 98, you can use a rare candy and hit level 99. There'd probably be a few skills where the meta would be just like rare candy up to this level and then grind out the rest or something like that. 24 HP is a little dicey. We're going to go ahead and tally out. Let's go to Ferox. All right. Well, with that, though, we are set and we are done for the day. I do want to thank everybody so much who came out and watched the stream. I do really, really appreciate it. Let me see if there are any people that are around to send y'all to. Let's see. Who's on Twitch right now? Lunar still live? Lunar is not live. Let's go say hi to Dev. Looks like Dev is gonna be doing some Splatoon here pretty soon. Here is their link, and you all have a great rest of your night. Thank you all so much for coming by. I'll see you tomorrow on Twitch.